Hey, yo, we back with another story time, a special story time about my guy, my dog, Baby Hawk. Just my story. Let's talk.
Brought it to you first, that make it exclusive. It's for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a move. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Yo, we are back. Shout out my subscribers, everybody rocking with they boy. Do me a favor, it's your first time coming across the content, you rock with what you're hearing. Drop a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe here, you heard me? Because over here we don't Jersey, man. This is a special story time today. Special story time, man. Matter of fact, before I get into it, make sure y'all join and become a member so you can get stuff like this first before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive on that, exclusive on the merch that's coming soon, etc. So make sure you tap in and become a member. Get exclusive content first. You got me? It's a tough one, man, for me, because, like, you know, Baby Hawk was one of those ones in my, you know what I'm saying, that in my generation, he's from a generation before me, but during my generation, the time he was there, he was one of those ones, not just for me, for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Not just for me, but, you know, for me particularly is what I'm talking about for this story. He was somebody that, you know what I mean, he brought light to wherever he was at. You know what I mean? Like it was just a certain glow about Baby Hawk, no matter where he was at. You know what I mean? He had this certain light, this certain shine about him, man. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. If you know, you know what I'm saying? Certain ones just got that glow, they got that shine. You just see certain people that just got that wherever they go. They light places up wherever they go, you know what I'm saying? He was one of those. For me, man, he was looked up to by all his little homies. Like he rocked with the little homies tough, you know what I'm saying? Like he loved the little homies, dog, and he rocked with us tough. And we loved the shit out of Baby Hawk, you know what I'm saying? Like he always had no problem teaching us the game or, you know, just giving us advice on certain things and on real life stuff, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't just, you know, the activity, it was everything, you know what I mean? The love he had for his little homies was different, man, because, you know what I mean? Like when you see him, like you really wouldn't see him with the big homies that often, like, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with him, but you know what I'm saying? If you see him with somebody in his car, it's most likely the little homies, or you know what I'm saying? Something like that, like with him, like, you know what I'm saying? He was always real solid and tough with us, and, you know what I mean? Make sure we, you know, remembered the code and the structure, you know, to abide and make sure that keeps going, because, you know, it was important to him that, you know, to have structure, because without structure, it's like, you know, to him, when he say, without structure, we just gonna crumble, you know what I mean? And he's totally right about that, you know what I mean? So it was just, he always reminded us, dog, you know what I mean? He reminded us to get the money. You get what I'm saying? He reminded us, don't forget to get y'all some money out here. Cause, you know, it was a lot of us that was caught up in just activities. And then it was like the only focus was that. And seeing him and have him around used to remind us to get the money. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't forget to focus on yourself, get yourself some money, keep some stuff in your pocket, get yourself together, get your shit together, keep some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about just that. Get you some money. If you're gonna be a gangster, you got some money. You know what I'm saying? He reminded us of that on a constant basis, man. He was always, you know, he was that constant reminder that don't forget about yourself. Get your, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just about this. Get some money. You get what I'm saying? Like, life's about having some money. Even being in a set, it's about having some money, you know what I'm saying, in your pockets while you're doing it. So he gave us a constant reminder of that, and that helped a lot because he helped homies keep money in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Homies that I feel like didn't even show him the love that he deserved for doing it. You get what I'm saying? He looked out for people that, you know, you find out later that probably didn't even deserve the lookouts because they didn't even, you know, seem like had the same kind of love for him or show the same kind of respect, man. It just, you know, because he was a genuine, just, you know what I mean, good homie. So, you know, he had no problem helping or looking out. And he did that for people, you know what I'm saying? He helped a lot of people get to, you know, bags that they never got to before and, you know, living a certain lifestyle they never lived before. Like, he put people in that position. I seen him do it. So, you know, he didn't have no problem doing that, you know what I mean? And maybe he was loyal to a fault to certain people, but that was just the type of homie that he was. You get what I'm saying? He loved his family. His family, like he was always, you know what I mean? If he was gone, he most likely was dipping out. He wasn't getting no money. He was checking on his family. You know what I'm saying? Like his babies, moms and them, like he was always checking on them. You know what I mean? The family, got them out yonder doing their thing, make sure they're good, whatever they got. If you with him most of the time, he gonna pull up on his family. You're gonna be with him, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna check in and introduce you and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what it was. And you know what I mean? He was very loved by his family too. He was loved by everybody around him. Like I said, he was the light, man. He was loved by everybody around him. But it wasn't too many people that really hated Hawk. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple of them other pimps. Cause he showed took some he showed took some 304s for some other ones, man. Like he was just that smooth because all his like he used to get money, man. The females loved him, dog. He used to get money through him. And they loved. He wasn't like the same kind of, you know, the ones you would think about doing wrong to him and putting hands on. Like he wasn't even like that. Like he was a whole different kind of. Like he didn't want to put hands on him. Like if he felt like he had to do that, he like, man, get up on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need you in my way because all you gonna do is get me in some. You know what I mean? Like he was smart about how he moved and. You know, like, yeah, I done seen him like, you know, I done seen a certain P walk through the, you know what I'm saying? And you see him outside doing their thing with their girls. And then, you know, week later or something, you see Hawk with his girls in his car. Like, oh, like he really like had girls jumping ship, like to be on Hawk team. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna ride with, you know what I'm saying? I'm choosing up over here. He done chose up on a couple P's and took their girls. Like, you didn't want to, if you had a girl that was loose and she was about that life, you didn't really want to keep her too much around, babe, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe y'all gonna snatch her, you know, especially if she got that kind of potential. One thing he was gonna do was snatch her up and get her to the money and treat, and it wasn't gonna be no, you know what I mean? It was a different kind of style. He had a different kind of way he did things, man, and they loved to do it and be with him and do it for him, you know what I'm saying? So it was a different kind of way that he did what he did that, you know, everybody just didn't have that kind of game, man, and what he did. And it's just, you know, it's sad to see because, you know what I'm saying, like, you see kind of potential certain homies got, like, if they, you know what I mean, if they weren't, like, having to be or caught up in doing a lot of other stuff or getting caught in the middle of shit, like, they could really be having, like, you know, life-changing, I mean, they probably didn't have it, but they probably had to have, like, generational changing type money. Like, people like that with small, strong minds and know how to get to it, like, they could have generational changing money if they wasn't so, you know, caught up in the life that they live in and doing what they had to do. Like, you know, it's certain homies you be seeing out there that be having just big money. It's certain homies that be having big money out there, dog. And, you know what I mean? And that's from every hood. And you see the potential they got and how they know how to their mind work and how to get to it. And then you lose them. And it's like, damn, we just lost somebody that could have did life-changing things for multiple people in our area and stuff like that. And when you look around and look how many people we lost like that in the gang bang and, you know what I mean, vicinity, like, imagine how many dudes we lost with the money that could have changed their hoods and stuff that we took out as a trophy that we needed to build as people. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine how many times we lost that and not been able to see what he could have did for the community and all that because of the kind of lifestyle we live in. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it kind of hurt and affected me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it affected the whole set, regardless. You say what you want to say. Like, he was one of the ones, and, you know, he was a factor, you know what I'm saying? And that it affected the set. It hurt. It made some people move different after that. You know what I'm saying? it changed some of the loyalness between individuals when we lost him. Like, he kept certain things together. He was like that one that kept the glue on certain things, certain areas, you know what I'm saying? And when he lost him, man, that was one of them ones, man, that really, you know what I mean? Like, just hit hard, man. It hit hard, you know what I mean? And tell you one thing, man, like, one thing I never do is forget Baby Hawk, man, and you know, the game and the individual that he was and the love he gave. I never forget that, man. Like, I even had a chance. He was even rapping with us. We was doing that Denver thing with the Young Mafias. He was even part of the Denver thing. We was rapping, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even a rapper like that, but he rapped just to rap with us. And he knew he could rap. He like, you know what I'm saying? But he like, man, and he freestyle. He didn't write nothing down. He'll freestyle. Get up there, drop some hard verses with us. We like, man, that shit hard. Keep rapping, you know what I'm saying? But he do that shit and be still back out, get to his money, ain't tripping off that. But he did it with us, hung out with us. And, you know what I mean? He had some nice little rhymes, you know what I'm saying, and bars that he was putting on wax. And we was rocking with it. So even him just doing that with us, you know what I'm saying, taking trips with us to Denver and all that, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know what I mean? He was just like, man, he made sure everybody was good, man. Like, he wasn't gonna let nobody go hungry or nothing like that around you. Like, he wasn't gonna let you look, like, you know what I'm saying? If you looking too bummy, you probably won't even go with that fool. You better get yourself together, you know what I'm saying? Like, this fool, he was so cool with it. He was so smooth with it. He was the only one I know that can pull off wearing the see-through Air Forces, the see-through up top with the toe socks. He wore toe, we tried to clown him, bag on him about it. It made him wear them more. He wore it even more. He didn't care. We tried to bag him, like, no, take them toe socks off. He like, oh, y'all don't like them? Oh, I'm gonna keep wearing these. He loved to wear stuff that people would think, oh, I wouldn't wear. Oh, we bag on him and clown him. He like, I'm gonna get some more of that shit. That nigga had on clear Air Forces with toe socks. He had different colored toe socks, all colored toe socks. All he wore was toe socks. Once he found out that we was talking about him, next thing you know, for you other niggas start wearing them. All of a sudden, toe socks was a thing for a few people. I don't know. It's crazy, man, but Baby Hawk started shit like that. That's the kind of stuff Baby Hawk would do, man. And I don't know. Who gonna pull off some clear Air Forces with some toe socks, dog? Like, every grown man can't pull that off. You got to be a certain type of grown man to pull that off. And a certain type of motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing to either. Like, man, I'm gonna leave that nigga alone. I ain't gonna. That's how he feel. That's how he feel. You get what I'm saying? So he was that type of nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? That type of G, homie. That type of guy that you know what I'm saying, that we used to have the pleasure of being around and all that. So, you know what I mean? His loyalness, dog, one of one, you know what I'm saying? One of one is loyalness. I've never heard about him do anything turning or some foul to a homie or anything. I never heard nothing like that with him. His loyalness was one of those things that, you know, it's rare. A lot of people don't got it. You get what I'm saying? 2/22, that was one of his favorite days, which is coming up. You know what I mean? February 2/22, man, that was the Villes. You know what I'm saying? That was the no cut. We used to put, he pushed that with the little homie. He rolled with the little homies. That was the Villes, the no cuts, the Bottomzville. That was his thing, you know what I'm saying? We had shirts for the 2/22s and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was Lil Hawk, man, and he stood his ground and pushed his line, and, you know, he did that to the day he wasn't with us no more, man. And, you know what I'm saying, I'll never forget him, and I always remember, and I always stand by the code and the rules that he taught me, you know what I'm saying? And always make sure, you know what I'm saying, you focus on yourself and get you some money out here. Don't be just doing all this stupid shit, because, nigga, you need to survive, and you want to have money in your pocket to be able to eat and do what you want to do. You want to be out here bummy and looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be gangster, you're going to be a gangster, and you're going to be fly with it, you know what I'm saying? Fly. Okay. Baby Hawk's one of the flyest guys I ever met in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I never forget him, dog, so. Love you, Hawk. Baby Hawk, I love you, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I never let your name, you know what I mean, fade away around me ever. You know what I'm saying? So remember that, dog. Salute. Big love to you. Love to your family. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that had to deal, you know what I'm saying, with that tragic loss. So salute to everybody that's still dealing with it, being strong and doing what Baby Hawk taught them. You know what I'm saying? with Baby Hawk. You know, the stuff, the imprint he left on people. Salute to everybody that's still going by that. You know what I mean? Because that wasn't nothing but good positivity and solid strength. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody rocking with that boy. Do me a favor though. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel here, you heard me? Cause over here we don't judge.
Yo, man, it's your boy New Jersey Turk, man, New Jerusalem, man. Make sure y'all tune in to First Watch Finest, man. You heard it here first, man. Jersey.